In ancient times, when demons roamed the world unchecked, Mahishasura, the mighty buffalo demon, unleashed chaos upon heaven and earth. Flames scorched the skies and the ground quaked under his savage rampage. The gods, exhausted and defeated after countless battles, gathered in a solemn assembly atop Mount Meru. "We cannot allow Mahishasura to destroy the balance of the universe," Lord Vishnu declared, his eyes reflecting deep concern. "But how can we stop him?" whispered Indra, the king of the gods, his voice tinged with despair. Lord Shiva gazed into the distance, his expression thoughtful yet grave. "No man or god can vanquish him," he said quietly. "Only a woman holds that power." A heavy silence enveloped them as the wind whispered through the celestial realm. The realization washed over them like a tidal wave. They needed to create a divine force unlike any other. "Then let us combine our strengths," suggested Agni, the god of fire, his eyes blazing with renewed hope. Murmurs of agreement spread through the assembly. United in purpose, they prepared to bring forth a goddess born of their collective might, a beacon of hope against the encroaching darkness. United by desperation, the gods gathered in the celestial realm, their faces etched with worry. "Mahishasura's tyranny must end," murmured Lord Indra, his voice heavy with despair. Channeling their combined energies, a brilliant light erupted, and from this divine fusion, goddess Durga emerged, a radiant warrior with 10 powerful arms. The heavens blazed with her arrival, golden hues painting the sky as her fierce yet compassionate eyes surveyed the assembly. "I will defeat Mahishasura," she proclaimed, her voice reverberating like thunder across the cosmos. The gods gazed upon her with hope rekindled. "Take my trident," said Lord Shiva, stepping forward with solemn grace. "And my discus," added Lord Vishnu, his eyes reflecting determination. One by one, the gods offered their most potent weapons. "Use my bow and arrows," said Lord Surya. "Accept my thunderbolt," offered Indra. Durga accepted each weapon, their weight, symbolizing the trust and hopes of the divine. The air crackled with energy, a mix of anticipation and renewed courage. "With your gifts and blessings, I shall bring peace once more," she assured them, mounting her lion, who roared in agreement. The gods watched as she departed, a beacon of lighting toward the looming darkness. As Durga readied herself for battle, she heard a low, rumbling growl behind her. Turning, she saw a magnificent lion step forward, its golden mane glowing like the first rays of dawn. The lion's eyes locked onto hers, wise, fierce, and unwavering. With a voice as deep as thunder, it spoke, "I will be your mount, O goddess. Together we will bring balance to the chaos." Durga paused, feeling the intensity of the moment. She reached out and gently placed her hand on the lion's head, its fur warm and soft under her touch. "You are brave and noble," she said, her voice steady but filled with gratitude. "With you by my side, we shall bring peace to this realm." The lion lowered its head in silent acknowledgement, muscles rippling under its coat as it braced for the coming storm. Durga gracefully climbed onto its back, feeling its raw power and unwavering loyalty beneath her. As she held onto its thick mane, a quiet understanding passed between them, two warriors bound by destiny, ready to face whatever darkness lay ahead. The ground quaked beneath Goddess Durga's feet as she stepped onto the battlefield, each stride filled with purpose and fury. Mahishasura, buffalo demon, towering and defiant, threw his head back in a cruel, mocking laugh. "They dare send a mere woman to face me? This is the best they could do?" His voice dripped with contempt. Goddess Durga's gaze, sharp as a blade, locked onto his. Her lips curved into a calm but deadly smile. "Your pride blinds you, Mahishasura." "It will be your end," she said, her voice steady yet laced with the weight of inevitable doom. The lion beside her let out a low, menacing growl, its amber eyes burning with intensity as it stared down the demon, muscles coiled, ready to strike. The air itself seemed to tighten with tension. The smell of damp earth and blood lingered, thickening as dark clouds rolled across the sky, rumbling like distant drums of war. The energy between them surged, the silence before the storm, alive with the promise of battle. Buffalo demon, Mahishasura clenched his fists, his laughter fading, replaced by a flicker of uncertainty as he realized the goddess before him was no ordinary foe. The battle raged like a storm, fierce and unyielding. Goddess Durga, radiant in her divine form, stood tall with 10 powerful arms, each holding a celestial weapon. Shiva's trident gleamed. Vishnu's discus spun with deadly precision, and Agni's flaming sword crackled in her grip. Her eyes, blazing with righteous fury, never left her foe. Before her, buffalo demon Mahishasura, the shape-shifting demon, howled in defiance, transforming into a raging bull, a fierce lion, and monstrous creatures unknown to mortals. But Durga's lion, her loyal steed, met every beast with untamed might. Its fangs bared, claws striking with unmatched speed. The air crackled with energy, the sound of clashing steel, and the roars of beasts echoed across the heavens. Sparks flew as Durga's weapons flashed like lightning, each strike more precise than the last. Buffalo demon Mahishasura, undaunted, bellowed, "No woman can defeat me. I am eternal." His voice thundered through the battlefield, but Durga stood unwavering. The earth trembled beneath her as she lifted her trident, her voice calm, yet filled with unshakable power. "Justice will always triumph, demon. Your end is near." With a mighty leap, her lion pounced, and Durga's arms, moving as one, unleashed a storm of blows. As the battle raged on, the air thickened with the scent of earth and blood. Durga, radiant and fierce, towered above the battlefield on her mighty lion. Her 10 arms moved with divine precision, each holding a weapon gifted by the gods, the trident of Shiva gleaming with deadly purpose, the discus of Vishnu spinning with the power to cleave mountains, and the sword of Kala crackling with unspoken fury. Her eyes blazed like molten fire, and her face, though beautiful, wore the fierce determination of a warrior goddess destined to vanquish evil. Her lion, a majestic beast with golden fur and eyes burning with the fire of the sun, roared as it leapt into battle. Its powerful paws struck the earth like thunder, shaking the very ground beneath them. The demon Mahishasura, in his monstrous buffalo form, charged at them with a bellowing roar, his hooves pounding the soil, his horns like jagged mountains ready to pierce through the heavens. "Come, demon!" Durga called, her voice a mixture of wrath and calm, echoing through the sky. The wind howled in response, carrying the sound of her command across the realms. The lion pounced, clawing through Mahishasura's defenses, creating openings for Durga to strike. Her weapons moved as if possessed by the gods themselves, each blow landing with unerring precision. From the heavens, the gods watched with bated breath. Indra, the king of gods, murmured in awe, "Behold her, she is the storm, the force of nature itself." Finally, amidst the dust and chaos of the battlefield, goddess Durga stood tall, her golden skin glowing beneath the crimson skies. Her 10 arms, adorned with celestial weapons, moved like the wind itself. Her eyes, fierce as a raging storm, softened as they locked onto buffalo demon Mahishasura. The demon, a monstrous figure, with the head of a buffalo and body of a man, his dark skin as black as night, snarled, but the fear was undeniable. His red eyes, filled with hatred, met hers in disbelief. With a swift, graceful motion, goddess Durga raised her trident high, her crimson sari billowing around her like fire. She plunged the divine weapon deep into Mahishasura's heart. His monstrous form trembled, eyes widening in shock. "How?" he gasped, the words barely escaping his lips. His arrogance shattered in that final moment. Durga's voice was but a whisper, filled with both sorrow and resolution. "Thy reign of darkness ends here." The battlefield fell into eerie silence as buffalo demon Mahishasura's form disintegrated into ash, carried away by the winds of destiny. The earth beneath them, once trembling from the fury of battle, now lay still. Her lion, a majestic beast with a golden mane and eyes like molten amber, stood beside her, its powerful frame gleaming in the fading light. Its steady gaze mirrored the peace that now settled upon the land, the storm of war finally silenced. Victorious, goddess Durga stood tall, her form radiant like the sun, her 10 arms still gripping the celestial weapons bestowed by the gods. Her long, flowing hair danced in the wind, and her eyes, sharp as a hawk's, gleamed with both power and compassion. By her side, the lion, golden mane glistening with divine light, its muscles rippling beneath its sleek fur, stood proudly, the scent of battle still fresh on its breath. The battlefield, once drenched in the chaos of war, was now silent, save for the gentle rustle of wind across the scorched earth. Broken weapons lay scattered, and the faint cries of victory echoed in the distance. Above, the heavens themselves rejoiced, casting petals from the sky as if the universe itself bowed in reverence. Lord Brahma, clad in resplendent white robes, his 4 faces radiating wisdom, stepped forward from the assembly of gods. "Thou hast saved us all, O Durga, warrior of the cosmos," he spoke, his voice trembling with awe. The gods knelt, their heads lowered, acknowledging her triumph. Durga's lips curved into a gentle smile, her voice soft yet commanding. "It is not mine alone, but the courage of this noble beast, and our united will that hath won this day." The lion, eyes ablaze with the fire of victory, let out a mighty roar, a sound so powerful it seemed to shake the very foundations of the heavens. That roar would echo across the ages, a timeless testament to valor, its resonance forever woven into the fabric of righteousness.